All right, friends. We are back here today with Robert, Susan, and Al, and we are discussing the Illinois Wisconsin Massage Championship Summit 2025. Welcome, guys. You guys want to say hello?
Welcome, everyone.
All right.
Hey.
Excellent. Nice. And Al is joining us here from where you at, Al?
I am in Paris. Sorry, I cannot show you the Eiffel Tower right now, but
I can feel the Parisian vibes.
It's behind me. So.
It's in there. Excellent. So let's talk about some of the amazing sponsors that are sponsoring this event. Now, which one are you most excited to see, Al?
I think Susan can talk more about Corestone, but I'm really excited to have them as part of this amazing event. Susan, do you want to talk about Corestone? Because you've been more in touch with them.
Yeah, Corestone, Scott and Shelly Hagan. Shout out to those guys up in, I believe they're in Minnesota, I think, maybe Montana. I can't remember.
They're always traveling around, so it's hard to tell.
Yes, they're Minnesota, North Dakota.
They have these amazing stones and a warmer that heats up and it stays the same temperature. You don't have to worry about the mess of a warmer with water and cleanup and all of that, and you can leave it on throughout your session. And they have been at many of the competitions, including AMC this past summer, and they are just a wonderful couple, and they have a wonderful product, and they're offering a set of their stones and a warmer at our championship. So some lucky person is gonna win that. And they will also offer a code so that you can order and get free shipping if you wanna order at the event for that weekend only.
Which is incredible.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful thing because they're heavy. So
yeah.
You would not have to pay, you would not want to pay the shipping on those, I'm guessing. So
very true. I'm super excited about that too. I just bought that set at the World Massage Festival. One of the best investments ever. And I even broke the big boy baton, and it shattered. And within 30 minutes, I hit them up on Facebook Messenger. It wasn't even on their website. And I was like, I broke it. I'm so sad. And in under 30 minutes, they had hit me back and said, send me your address. We will send you a replacement. We're so sorry that happened. And it got there so quick that I was like, these guys are on it. So they're a great company.
And they are all over the country and the world. And so they're there for us. So we really appreciate their sponsorship.
Yeah.
Amazing product. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Susan, are you excited about another sponsor that we have by chance?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Which one do you think that might be?
Well, if you want to get some private coaching and assistance through Bodywork, Massage and Wellness, that's my practice, and I am offering 1 to 3 sessions, one-on-one via Zoom or in person to help you compete in the future. And specifically, if you want to compete in Ashiatsu, I would be willing to help you in that. And we could work with Al in making you more portable. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about competing or specifically competing with your feet, I'm your gal. So I'd love to help you do that. I just was on board with the Hawaii Championship contestants or competitors, and that was just wonderful. It was 2 hours of complete attention where they were just energized and excited and inquisitive and ready to compete, but had a lot of questions. So if you're that person, you have a lot of questions and you're apprehensive, but you want to get outside your comfort zone, then I'm offering a session with you. So.
Man, well, I want that because, like, as we know, I've got all the questions, the dumb questions, smart questions. I got a lot of questions, a lot of thoughts running around in here. Now, Robert, are you excited about any sort of sponsorship? Is there one that you're super excited to see?
Well, I think it's very interesting that Al has volunteered to provide a free set of travel bars, and these are his own unique proprietary design. I've watched him go through some evolution, and I've watched his commitment to their construction, their design, their material, their quality set. So seeing him being willing to put not only himself, but his business and this measure of equipment out there as a potential prize and sponsor if we get enough people to register for the barefoot category. And I guess that's where I'm going, if you live close enough to drive to Madison, Wisconsin, and you learned with Al, I really kind of want to know why you're not there. I think that's a fair
Where
question.
are you?
Where are you? Did Al not train you right? Did your mama not teach you right? What's going on here? Okay. If you're proud of the deep feet community, if you're proud of barefoot bodywork and what you do, and I realize that the terminology barefoot bodywork for the category may be a new development in how we look at that, but regardless, whether that is Ashiatsu or Sarga and these other variations, I know in Al's championship, Ashi Sutra and Ashi Tai are going to be considerations, and they should be. He teaches those. Mm-hmm. So if you've learned those and you think you have the chops, where you at?
Where you at?
Yeah. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert, for all of the amazing words. Yes.
So, I think it's a very impressive thing. I think it's also a very community-minded thing for him to do and say, look, if you come show up here, I will throw in. If we get, 4 or 5 many people to show up, he's throwing in the bars. So,
yeah.
Okay.
And it's a $1,500 value. Shipping alone is $300, and the unit is $1,200. So you're talking about $1,500 equipment, and if you need it, if you're interested, and you come to Madison, you will be able to use a brand new set, and you can take it all with you, but you got to win it.
How cool is that? We need enough people in the.
You need enough people. So
yeah.
And I like what Robert is saying, and it's not just a gesture, but this team, Jenna and Robert and Susan, I will even mention Anna in China. This is a team effort to really bring in more people to come and be interested in barefoot bodywork practice and barefoot bodywork category. So this is just growing and will continue to grow. And it will be good if we can invite more people to come and join the joy of doing barefoot bodywork.
Absolutely.
So thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw in one thing here. If you are interested in coming to compete and you don't have a set of bars, we can help you with that at the competition. So it's
not an issue.
Don't let that be a deterrent. We will provide a set of bars for you to compete with. and then maybe
Yeah.
we can that set. So
Yeah.
please consider.
I love that because I bet there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I would love to do that, but I don't have the bars and I don't have the equipment to take it there and stuff. So that I'm sure is some hang up that people are having with signing up there. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna jump in here for a second, and I'm gonna tell you guys about my favorite sponsor that's going down. Not favorite because they're all favorites, but Modesty Massage Wraps. They have come in clutch. They have offered us $150 Visa gift card to you know, raffle off and stuff. And then they're also sending us 2 wraps, which I already have 2 of their wraps and I'm kind of obsessed with them. So I can say they're amazing. And my sister flipped out when I bought them and she was like, finally, we can just like cover everything up and not have to worry about an oopsies. So even though she's my sister, she's still very modest. So she was very impressed with this company and they have been insanely helpful. So if you haven't heard of them, you're going to want to check them out. They do have regular percentage off right now. I believe it's like $5 off, 5% off the wraps. If you use code JKAmassage, and then we will also have a special code for 25% off when it comes down to the competitors. So everyone that's actually competing and attending, they will get a special code for even more off. And I'm telling you, these things are going to be everywhere. And if you don't have one, you're going to be left out.
Love
Yeah,
that.
amazing
Can't wait to
product.
get
It's
one.
not just it's not just the design and the style of their product. It's not just modest. It's stylish. The colors, the quality of the product is just worth having and worth endorsing.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much for supporting us.
Yeah.
And and then we've got some local ones, right, Susan?
We have a local one. I live in Galena, Illinois, which is in the northwest corner of Illinois, and it's a very touristy town. And we have a store in this town called Poopsies. It's been around for 50 years, I think, and it's changed owners. And the current owner has a little bit of a spa line in their store, but they also have games, and they also have books, and they also have, just fun things you don't need and things that you really want. And so she has offered a nice little prize package of some of her spa essentials, a moonlight, really cool like moonlight lamp, and I think it projects onto the wall or the ceiling, so it's really kind of a cool thing for your massage room. And then some other things that go along with that. She has a puzzle, she has eye masks, and she's putting it all together for us. And I just thought that was a really nice little gesture because she's not in Madison, but she is in Illinois, and a lot of people from Madison and areas in Illinois do come to Galena. So we're gonna put a shout out to Poopsies. Thank you so much.
Poopsies. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun saying this one. I swear. You guys are going to get sick of it because I am kind of like a child. Poopsies. It's adorable. Excellent. So we've got some sweet sponsors. And then the judges. Let's talk about the judges. I think we've got a judge here right now.
Amazing one. One of the best judges ever. So, who is that? That
would be, drum roll please.
Bum, ba-da-bum.
This is your cue, Robert.
Yeah, Robert. Can I begin walking towards? I am a few blocks away.
Yeah, I want to see Paris. I want to see where you're walking.
You can see Paris at the same time.
Yeah.
I hope it's not so distracting.
By all means.
No.
Thank you.
It's like, yeah.
What did you want me to comment on there, Miss Jenna?
Judging.
As a judge.
Yeah, so your judge.
What does it mean to be a head head judge?
Well, to be a judge at the competition in general is to take on a certain amount of responsibility. You have to be aware and trained and versatile in several styles, modalities, techniques of massage. And it's to take on a great responsibility as well, to be aware and careful and considered when looking at the competition and what people are doing and how they're being scored. When we do score, we say that we score from the middle. If a certain criteria of scoring, say technique, is a score of 1 to 20, we start at a 10 and we balance up and down as we watch so that everybody gets scored on a level playing field. We don't start you up at the top and then just give you demerits and take things away.
That's good to know, because I kind of thought that's how it was, like kind of when like someone says to a waiter, here's a $20 tip, but for every mistake you make, I'm going to take $1 away.
No, judging, you have to take on the responsibility to understand that you are an extension of this therapist's education. You're an extension of their reward system. You're an extension of so many things. You're showing them validation, the ability to grow, and approval, and you have to be willing to and be capable of admitting when you're wrong about something as well.
It's not easy to do.
I don't think it takes great pride to be a judge. I think it takes a responsibility and an adaptable learning humility to be a judge.
An open mind, for sure.
Open mind, for sure, especially when judging freestyle, or, a lot of these categories. Because there is a lot that is open to how does that therapist individually work. And the longer these therapists work, the more unique their proprietary work is going to be. Many people, when they come to a competition for the first time, have not been critiqued on their massage, their moves, their modalities, anything. Body mechanics, oh my God. And I'm not great in my own body mechanics because I have to adapt and overcome some injuries that make my body mechanics appear very different. I have some nerve damage down the right side of my body. So we have to take those things into consideration and be aware and be respectful and be careful and considered in what we're looking at, but then provide honest feedback to these people who may have never gotten too much feedback from anybody except for their clients in probably 15 or 20 years. So it's your chance for everyone to grow out of their comfort zone and develop more. And yes, that's where I'm at on judging, I guess.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, and it's ironic that you are the head judge, because I think I'm spotting a new haircut right there. Let's see it. Show it off.
I have Al's haircut, yes.
It's nice.
Looking good.
Looks good.
And then
I like
think
the
I just
idea.
want to add.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Before because Charlie is here, and before I go, I just want to add how I find Robert to be one of the most understanding, passionate, and really have his heart and mind to the right spot in terms of supporting everyone regardless of their level, regardless of their background. And Robert is more about the objective of helping elevate someone and support someone. And that understanding of how the mechanics of the championship and all that, I think that's very, very important. And Robert brings that to the table. And we cannot ask for a better head judge to really put a very balanced and supported environment for anyone who wants to compete. So,
Well said.
and with that, I'm gonna say goodbye from Paris.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Have a great dinner.
Bye.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Thank you, guys. We'll
Bye-bye.
talk more, and I will see you
Bye.
for another brief live chat with us. Thank you.
Heck yeah. Can't wait.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, well, it was nice to have Al while he could join us. Paris, oh my goodness. I am so jealous. So
He's
jealous.
actually meeting with someone that we met in the Paris competition.
Oh, really?
And this person wasn't even competing. They just came for Al's masterclass. And to observe. And then they asked Al to come back and teach them and 2 or 3 other people. So they're having a class of their own to improve their practice as well as competing.
I love that.
So
That's stinking cool.
that's the beauty of networking at these competitions and meeting people and where you can go with your practice.
Yeah, because a lot of people will say, well, you know, that's a lot to take off work for the weekend, to maybe fly out there for the weekend, to, take off of your regular responsibilities and to put out a little bit of money to go compete and kind of put yourself out there, which is a little bit scary. So it's, it's really cool to see that like the benefits go beyond what you would even expect. You know, you get critiqued, you get prizes, you get to be involved in a community, and you get to take extra CEU classes. You meet these people, you make this network, which I wouldn't have met any of you guys if I hadn't have started going to these championships. So, it just goes to show how many doors can be opened just by putting yourself out there. Even if you're a little scared or like, do I have the money for this? Business write-offs, y'all.
Yeah, it's a working vacation, as well as if you are an instructor, you do have a business, if you do run retreats, if you're trying to market whatever it is that you offer in your own practice, what an opportunity. You're reaching a larger amount of people for a minimal investment.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it when you're trying to get continuing education, maybe you're trying to run an ad, maybe you're trying to market in other ways that cost money. And this way, you have people, you pay one set fee, and how much input are you getting? You're getting your own feedback, you're networking with someone else, maybe you're getting people to sign up for your class, maybe you're getting invited to another area of the country or even out of the country in order to share what you know and what you learn. So it is a lot more than just a medal or just a certificate.
Competitions grow the broader sense of community.
Yes, absolutely.
You as a massage therapist are experiencing a lot of direct competition and feeling this sense of, well, this person over here and that person over there are taking money from my mouth, or people are saying the same thing about you. Get out of that environment.
Yep.
Come to a state competition and experience what it's like to be around other massage therapists in an environment that is safe and open and sharing and networking. An environment where nobody's a threat to somebody else. We all just want to do our best. Yes, it's a competition. We want to win. Of course we want to win.
That's the
We've all got
motivation,
egos.
right?
That's the motivation.
Give me something
So
shiny.
if you need a change, just do it. Just do it. Why not? The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to go home with new friends.
I love new friends.
Everybody leaves a winner. You win. You win in some way.
You win, you learn, you grow, you have an experience. Yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, with that, I think we're going to wrap it up, guys. Is there anything else that either of you want to say, or, oh, should we do a shout out for the CE classes that are going on
Yes,
afterwards?
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
Please.
We have two CE courses available to you. Michael, I want to say his name correctly,
Kirsch-Gessner.
Kirsch-Gessner, see?
Kirschgissner. That's fun to say.
He's offering a
Kirschgissner.
sports course from 8 to noon on Sunday, October 5th, after the competition, which is on Saturday the 4th. And then Wayne Hussey from Chicago and is also an instructor. He's teaching at PNF, stretching course through sports. He's also the massage therapist for the women's pro basketball team in Chicago, the Sky. So he will have a lot to offer you as well. So come and compete and then stay to get some extra CEs, and it's at an affordable cost. I believe they're both 4 hours, and $80 and $100, I think, are the two price points, which isn't bad for 4 hours of continuing ed, and you're there anyway, and they have a lot to offer. And the CE courses will be at Barefoot Hands at our studio. And the competition is at what's the church? The Unitarian?
The Federation of United Church, Congregation Church.
First United Congregational Church. Yes.
In Madison.
Yeah.
So it's all right there close together. There's hotels within walking distance, and
Nice ones.
we'll put those names out there. They are starting to fill up, some of them, but there's still other options. So you can either give us a shout and we can kind of direct you to where to go, or we can list it on the post. Maybe that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Post that list that Al had given us from Madison. So
I think that's
don't let that be a deterrent either.
Lots of
places
places.
to stay in Madison.
Lots of pillows to rest your head. Robert, anything else you want to say before we sign off here?
No, I think we've covered everything. Absolutely.
Excellent, excellent. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to